Hello everybody and welcome back to some of our Modsauce II world here, and as you may be able to tell, not a lot around here has actually gone and changed, except from maybe this sort of totemy type of thing. Now this is just a pillar of 4 obsidian here, and it actually has a weeping pod on it, which essentially means that we're able to grow ghast tears, which is a pretty cool thing that we can do. You know, just we're lucky because we have looting 3 on our swords, so we actually got, I think, 7 ghast tears from like 2 ghasts, which I think was like really lucky. And then, you know, from there we're able to just, you know, grow them and just like, you know, I have quite a few here, and the watering can which we have is actually pretty efficient on them. If we just stay here for a couple of seconds, you'll see that they are pretty quick at regrowing, so that's really good. The main reason I actually did that is because I wanted to get a safari ball, as you can see here, safari net rather, meaning that we can pick up some mobs. And the real reason we want to do that is because I found this villager. This villager is from that other village that direction, but he has possibly what I think is the best trade I've ever seen in this game, and that is 10 seeds for 4 emeralds. Now, we have the whole setup over here, so in general, like, it doesn't really matter about emeralds, like, you know, we have 258 of them currently in there, and 270 diamonds, etc. But, you know, it never hurts to have an extra amount, especially for that cheap a price. Seriously, just 10 seeds. I could get 10 seeds just by like holding down left click and going around the floor around here, and that equals 4 emeralds. Actually, this is run as well, so that's good. At some point, we need to upgrade where this is like on, because it's currently on endstone. If we get ender core blocks under it, it'll increase in speed a lot faster. But oh, is this losing RF? Yeah, it is. This absolutely sucks because I think it's something to do with logging out and logging back in again. But, you know, it makes it so that this is a pathway or a ladder that I have to take semi-often. A lot more than I would prefer to, definitely. Because I don't know if it's just the tesseracts that get disconnected, or the connections to the windmills or whatever that gets disconnected, or like the actual transfer node, energy node thing that gets disconnected. Something up here gets disconnected from the tesseract down there, and causes us to lose a large amount of power. We're using a lot of power anyway. That's why we're going down like 2,000 RF per tick, or like 1,500. You know, it went down, but I think it was around 2,000 to start off with. And it kind of sucks that that happens. But yeah, today while we're doing this, might as well go over the plan for this episode. We have 3 things that I have planned to get done in this episode. One that I talked about last episode, which is upgrading the capacitors down there to a vibrant capacitor. As you saw, we had 10, or you may have seen, we have 10 million RF. Yeah, so this thing's got 25, this thing, so. Why are you not losing? Let's just do that. Alright, there we go. You'd have thought with this many transfer nodes, they would understand that. Nope, that's not what I want there. I want that. That's really weird. Maybe it's something down here. But yeah, you may have seen that we have. Oh god, that nearly scared me to death. We have capacitor bank here. With 10 million RF. There we go. So now we're going up 9,000 RF because there was so much in there and they were all backed up. But yeah, as you see, we have 10 million RF in here, and we actually have 2 of these things instead of having the 4 that we used to have for the 4 million RF. That means that we are able to then turn 2 of those, 2 capacitor banks, into a vibrant capacitor bank which has 25 million RF. So for a few extra materials, like basically it's essentially some ender pearls, some gold, some redstone, some glowstone. Really, those are the main parts of it. We can upgrade this and an emerald, but whatever in that case. But yeah, we just need to. I have most of the materials with me. I've worked out we need 9 total vibrant alloys. We apparently need 8. I worked out we need 8 capacitor thingies or whatever they're called. I'll work out what they're called when I make them. It would help if I had the necessary gold ingots, or gold nuggets rather. Let's do this, and then we can do that. Which means then we can do that. Basic capacitors. And the basic capacitors go with the charcoal, which means I did my math wrong, apparently. But either that or no, I didn't do my math wrong. I'm just a bit stupid today. So we need 2 of those, and that in there we need glowstone. 2 glowstone. I thought I needed 4 of these for some reason. That's probably what it's probably because I was looking at this. Then we need to make the vibrant alloy nuggets, and god damn it, vibrant crystal, and really everything from there. We're just gonna lose power momentarily, and we get these, and we'll throw these in here, and it looks like we won't be able to do it because of the fact that they have materials in them. And here we have a vibrant capacitor bank, which is great. So let's just quickly go here, bring this up, have that there, I guess, and then that one there. That should start going up in RF, and now we are having a total of 25 million RF that we have, and that's only in one block. We can expand that further. That can be 50 million RF, etc. 250 million RF. We had like 10 of them, I think that would be. Yeah, if we had 10 of them, or yeah, 10 of them together, all in one multi-block, then we could have a 250 rather million RF, which is quite a lot of RF, to say the least. So that's a pretty simple thing. Next, what I decided I want to do is take these machines here. So the pulverizer that's here, the redstone furnace that's here, and the pulverizer that's here. I want to upgrade these. I want to upgrade them and take this redstone furnace and throw it here, because I use this a lot for alloy smelting. That's probably why nothing's happening, because I put it onto alloy only. But a lot of it goes into alloy smelting. I use it for like like these things, vibrant alloy or whatever. So that is something that needs to be kinda used a lot as well. So plus I'd prefer to be able to have the augments in addition to the extra speed that we get from the resonant redstone furnace, because I want to make augments for them as well. So we're going to go with that, which is going to be fun. So what I'm going to quickly do is kill this zombie, and then we're going to have a little look at the materials that we need in order to make all of these machines here, and also, if we can, the induction smelter that's there. But that'll be a second priority. The main priority will be this pulverizer, and then the second priority will be this pulverizer, and the third thing is the redstone furnace, the fourth being the induction smelter, because this here will speed up our processing or creation of gravel, which will increase this being made, which will increase everything around here being made. This thing is hardly doing any work. Like, it's really, that'll be why, because I mucked up some of the cables. I was reapplying cables, and I must have accidentally, like, I keep on finding ore sand in here, so I need to like have a little look at the system and see why it's doing that. Right now I'm putting them in the wrong one, of course. Okay, so yeah, okay. Apparently, yeah, I mucked up the cables, so no wonder nothing was going through. But we have a lot of this stuff, like this that needs to create more first, so that this can get stuff faster. This is like, as I said before, that whole hold up thing, and that will get through fast enough. This is not doing work all the time, and it needs to be doing work all the time, so that's why that needs to be faster. Then this can be faster, so it can get to here faster. This is already doing work pretty quickly, as you can see, because it has an octadactic capacitor in it. It's already highest tier for its actual machine. But yeah, I'm going to stop a sec, find out what we need to get all that stuff done, and yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, so we're back, and we have the materials required to at least upgrade this once, and that is to a hardened, I think, machine. So that's good. All we need for that one, the hardened one, is essentially an electrum gear, which is really easy, and 4 invar. The next one's a bit more difficult, because we need hardened glass, which is not too difficult, or not amazingly difficult, and a signalum gear. Now, signalum is made in a few ways. You can either get signalum blend, which I'll go to a sec, or 10 redstone, a silver, and a 3 copper. But the way to make a signalum blend is using a magma crucible and a fluid transposer. Something I think I said I'd make, but I ended up having not made yet. So that's something that we'll have to do at some point. You should not be here. And not making much of a noise, or that much of a noise. I need to upgrade, I need to upgrade, or not upgrade, I need to get a helmet. That's something that needs to happen. But yeah, this is going to actually halt the production for a moment, which might give that a chance to catch up for now. But we have the materials here, and I think we'll easily go and be able to make the signalum stuff pretty easily with this. So if we go here, all we need is hardened glass. We'll do that in a second. Signalum is, as I said, pretty simple. Copper, silver, 3 copper, 1 silver, and 10 redstone. So if we get 1, 2, 3 silver, and then just 10 redstone from over here. If we remember, this is a place that just makes these things from dusts for us. This, oh, actually no, it's in the alloy smelter, isn't it? So I need to do alloys only. Make sure that I don't put the redstone in first, because that likes to be annoying, to say the least, and want to... we can actually do this, but if we put the redstone in, it normally likes to smelt, even though it is on alloy only. I don't like to trust the machine too much. So let's make 2 more as well. It doesn't take too much material to do it, and it's we're going to need 3 of these in total, or 3 of these gears in total. So we can actually do the same with the... I'll do it in the induction smelter just to have multiple things going on at one time, because this one's still doing that, and this is decently quick in all honesty. Like, as in, it did it before this, but that was doing more than 1. And it's actually doing 3. So then, might as well make those gears now, and we need the iron for this one. So 1, 2, 3. We need a little crafting table over there. I think that's something that needs to be added for us. I think that'll help out quite significantly. Signalum gears, that's fine. I have a bit of food. But we should be able to, from there, what do we need? We need obsidian, which is a pretty simple thing for us to get. How much obsidian do we need? I guess 3? I'm guessing 3? Not too sure. Like, lava's infinite for us, and so is water, so it doesn't matter too much. But I think it's 3, and then it'll be like 3 lead or 6 lead. Let's get 6 just to be sure. Do that. What we can actually do is pulverize it in here. Should have enough power going to do that. I actually have some pulverized obsidian somewhere. I don't actually know where it is, but I had a random amount of it just sort of around the place. I have no idea, as I said, where it came from. I just, like, when I went to the to get the I went into the Nether to find some ghasts, and they just sort of appeared on the ground. So, or like I just found it in my inventory when I went there, so I don't know if I just missed it or I like just wasn't paying attention or something like that. Oh, that's only enough for 2. So we need 3 more obsidian. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We need to get that to just be closer, I think. My villager. It's like the ultimate villager. Now, I'm thinking about making some of those Tinker's things. In Tinker's Construct, there's the Oreberry bushes. I'm thinking about doing those. I think, though, the only one I'll do is the XP one, because that's the only thing we are not making from this. I mean, we can make iron, gold, copper, and aluminium, which I don't actually... It's right there, and we have a lot of it. So it's definitely not something that we have to worry about too much. I was about to... I couldn't work out what actually went there for a moment. Really confused me. Oh, yeah, I know what we're doing. I'm really not paying attention today. Okay, so we need 3 obsidian. Going into a pulverizer for the moment. And then from there, we need to throw it in here with the lead. Yeah, there we go. So let's have it do that in the background. Get it out of there. Do that. And we should have enough hardened glass. Obviously we only need 4 now, but we might as well make all this stuff now so we can quickly get to that point in a second. And then... Not going to work, is it? Nope. Okay. Pulverizer there. And then we need resonant, which is going to be a bit more difficult because we need Enderium gears, and Enderium gears, obviously this isn't too difficult for silver. This is going to be Enderium ingots, which again, not too difficult, just Enderium and Pyrotheum, and 4 ender pearls. That's going to be our main problem, so I'm going to have to probably go out hunting tonight for some ender pearls, I think, because I'm all out as far as I know. But yeah, I'll get all the materials for the Enderium gears, and I will see. Okay, so we were quite lucky just then. I actually had 1 ender pearl spare, and I just killed another enderman. And just because we are lucky and we have looting 3 on here, and it only takes like 2 hits, I think, to kill an enderman, and he was stuck in quicksand. A cool thing is he actually dropped 4 ender pearls, which, even if we didn't have that spare, would mean that we have enough to do what we need to do here. So, resonant, we need to get Enderium, obviously, and to do that, we are going to need some Enderium base first, which is just going to be 4... No, oh, yeah, it's just 2 tin, a silver, and a shiny. 2 tin, silver, and a shiny. So, silver, 2 tin, shiny. Throw them in here. And I just realized this is going to get clogged up again because of what I've just done. Let's just put it back to all smelting. Even though we're going to have to use this again, but we're going to have to find some pyrotheum. Hopefully I have a few bits of pyrotheum spare somewhere. If not, then we have blaze powder. So, but I'm pretty sure over around here, somewhere here, we have some spare pyrotheum. I hope. Pyrotheum, which we should only need 2 of, I think, in general. Yep, 2, and then we need 4 ender pearls, which is something we obviously have, so that's great. And then we just have to worry about the 4 silver, which again is just not a problem. So we're going to need to throw this in here, and all but that, and that should easily make that. Silver, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to quickly see if I can find just 4 bits of wood, or just this crafting table. Apparently also carrots, but this crafting table, and I'm just going to throw it. I'm going to make it a crafting station, and I'm just going to throw it like there to make my life like 10 times easier. And then we're going to take a while, I guess, to smelt this, because it takes a while. Definitely takes a while. It's technically, there's less steps to it than the yeah, there's less steps to it than doing it just via thermal expansion. I kind of want to test what's faster, doing it through just thermal expansion. So, like, you know, magma crucible, thermal expander. What? Magma crucible. I can't remember the magma crucible and fluid transposer. That's it. And then going to induction smelter and such. I don't know if it would be faster if they were at max capacity or not. But yeah, we now have a resonant level pulverizer here, so everything should be using hopefully more RF. But we have now slots for augments, and I realized something. We're not going to be able to do that for all of these. We're not going to be able to get them all to resonant today. However, we do have the materials to get them all to hardened, at least, or the main three. I just kind of want to work out what we needed for. Okay, so we need invar, so 8 invar is what we need, and from there we should be able to pretty easily be able to take these two machines and make them the level that we want them to be. So let's do that, and then let's just do that, or not, I guess. And from there, we're able to then upgrade those to that level. Let's put the pulverizer back here for the meantime. And we're going to take this guy away for now and throw this guy here. And something we're going to quickly do. I've never actually seen it like that. That's actually kind of weird. We're just going to throw this stuff. So we need to do that and that. From there, should be perfectly fine. And yeah, so we'll let this gold go first. Throw in the pulverized copper straight after. Should be fine. We could even like throw it there, I guess. From there, it should go through as soon as, the hope is. Oh, it doesn't actually have an input through the top, does it? No. Okay, so that should hopefully quickly input through the top as well, which is great. Now we'll have to see if we can actually find any Enderman in the time that we've got tonight, because we are lucky and we do have our lucky sword, obviously, so that's great. But what we need to make now is the augments. So for now, I'm just going to be simple. I'm going to create the overclocker augments, these ones, which just increase the energy used, but also the time decreases. Now this one's going to be a pain because we need at least one more ender pearl. It shouldn't be too difficult to get that last one. We have one spare. If this grows in that time, maybe we might be okay. But we only need to make one of them for now because we don't actually have resonant level stuff and it won't work otherwise. So we're going to have to create... Oh, there's an enderman over here. Great. Let's just go find this guy. Let's see if we're lucky with this. And there we go, 4 ender pearls. Great. But we are going to use them primarily right now for the level 3 augment. So I'm going to get all the materials together for the augments that we need, or at least write down the materials that we need, find them, and then I'll see you once I've got... Okay, so I did some of the math that we needed to do in order to do this. I'm just going to quickly look at how we make bronze. We need 3 copper and 1 tin per 4, so... That's not tin. But yeah, we are pretty good now because we've got the ability to just have this machine here and just have it, you know, completely separate. Don't have to worry about any thing, you know, coming from pretty much anywhere. Just get rid of all the inputs and outputs of it. Make it easier on ourselves. There we go. Pretty much a clean slate now. And we're just going to set to alloys only. And we're just going to make some bronze. So in total for the 3 level 1 overclockers, so that's this secondary reception coil, which increases the speed by 2 times and plus 50% of the energy is used, so times 3 of the RF per tick. That, all we need to make 3 of those is 12 bronze, which is what we're making now, 6 redstone, and then 3 redstone reception coils, which is 3 gold and 6 more redstone. So in total we need 12 redstone. So that's just that. 6 gold, or 3 gold rather. 1, 2, 3. And just the stuff that's being made in here, the bronze, that's going to be easy for us. And then we just need to, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's done. And then we just need to do. So there's our 3 secondary reception coils ready to throw in each of these machines. Then we need to make 3 level 2 overclockers, which is the overclocked modular gearbox, which all times by 4 plus 100% of the energy is used, you know, whatever. That is a total of 6 bronze, which is easy. 6 gold, 6 pyrotheum dust, 3 redstone reception coils, which is 3 gold and 6 more redstone. So we need 9 gold in total. We need 6 pyrotheum. We need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Those can just quickly smelt in there. What else do we need? We need pyrotheum dust. That pyrotheum dust, if I remember correctly, we should maybe have enough in the house if I didn't miss the glide. Should hopefully have enough. 6, perfect. I know I had at least 6. I thought I had just the right amount, which is fine, because that's how much we do have. So 6 pyrotheum, and then I think everything else is just the redstone, which is 6 of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get this out of here, and then over to the crafting table. So we need to make 3 of these, and then we need to make pretty much just do that, and we have 3 of those, which is fine. Then we need to make the level 3 overclocker. That's again pretty easy. That's 4 gold. The only thing that we have to worry about, or that we don't have rather, is the right amount of what am I trying to say? The right amount of ender pearls, and also just because everything else isn't resonant right now, and it would just be a waste to make that. So if we just make the reception coil, we should be able to quickly just come in here with a space-time flux unifier, which is pretty cool sounding. So let's go to augments. Let's throw these in here. It's just going to use 800 RF per tick now. It should be still fine on the energy front. And yeah, it's just producing stuff a lot faster. This is now going to be hopefully faster. And same with this here. Obviously this one's a bit of a pain because it's currently using the pulverized gold, so it kind of, in the future, the plan is to have a separate, or, you know, go from this pulverizer, or hopefully a couple of pulverizers once we get a decent ender pearl farm going, have a couple of pulverizers all going at the same time, and then have a separate line of a process going for each of the ores that are going through here. So we'll have one for tin, one for iron, one for silver, one for gold, for example. We'll have one set of these going, and you know, we'll make it all the more efficient, and you know, have everything should be fine. By the time we get to that point, though, it's kind of just because we can, like, we'll be making more than we need, way more than we need to. Like, when I set this up originally, it took me, like, I'd say half an hour to get like 4,000 shiny ingots, for example. And the shiny ingots are like the rarest that can come from the sieve. So that's like, if we go to the gravel, for example, and see how much it is when we throw it in here. Like, the rarest thing I can find is diamonds, broken platinum. So those are the two, and emeralds, but those are the two rarest things. And you can see we're about the same number on these two, and, you know, we've been using a few more of those, I think, shinies. We've got 3 or 4, I think, at this point of the shiny ingots, and we're at 420. So, you know, if we're making like 4,000 of them in about half an hour, considering how far we've got this amount with this much time, you know, you can see how the efficiency increases. But again, that's just something for the future. That's just when we're going to be like mass producing anything and everything. The plan I want to do if we ever get to an AE system, I have got a plan for an AE system, but that's in a couple of episodes' time. I want to see if I can make everything have a. I think I've said this before, like on another series, but it'll be cool to have everything have a. Is that quick? Yeah, it is. Have everything with like be auto craftable, and then from there also have any block that or any item that we can mass produce and make a load of be something that we have. So like, you know, pearls, for example, or string or wool, or anything that can be farmed via machines be something that we have. So we have essentially infinite of everything. I think that'll be quite interesting, because then nothing can hold us back from doing anything that we want to do. Why is this one being special and not wanting to grow? Grow, damn it! These ones are a bit of a pain though, because I've tried with these. I've tried planters, and I'm not sure, they don't seem to like to work. So these are something I guess that would have to be a more manual thing. I don't know if there is any way of automating it, maybe from that mod, or just because harvesters maybe don't like it. Maybe planters or Ender.io farming stations, I think they're called, might work with it. I don't know, but definitely something that we need to do is make some ender cores. Actually, come to think of it, how much are ender cores? That's Conda. Again, I put Conda. We need ender cores, which are these ones. These require ender infused obsidian, which is not too difficult to make. There's 4 obsidian and an ender pearl. And Eye of Ender, again, that's not too bad. Magical wood. And come to think of it, we could actually make that now. It'd be interesting, because it depends on the enchantment, I think, with what you get in terms of how much magical wood you get. But we have that there, and I'm not actually sure. 1, 2, 3. We need some sugarcane is what we'd need. I actually don't know where any sugarcane is, or if I've got any. I'm gonna have a little scout around, and we'll see if we can make some ender cores today as well. I think I might. Haha! I see a load of sugarcane over here. This is perfect right here. Let's just mine up a few of this. Mine? I would say mine. It's harvest, more like. But let's just take this. At some point we can obviously set up a farm for sugarcane. I think that'll be nice. Even a small scale farm, as long as sort of the farms that are going to be I want to make, it kind of depends on how many recipes include that item. Like, if I'm not going to be using the recipe item a lot, I might as well not have a massive farm for it. But I'd like to also have, you know, massive farms for everything. I'd like to think or imagine having like every item that can be farmed in a deep storage unit, and then that deep storage unit being full. That's very far away, but that's always an interesting idea, I think, considering how much a deep storage unit can hold. I could imagine having it so that you could have, or you had a had it so that you could. I suppose I keep on going into here forgetting that this is actually a Thorncraft building. The cool thing about this, there's a Thormonomicon in here. We need to get into Thorncraft at some point, but yeah, considering how much they can hold, it'll be interesting to see if we could get to that point, because, you know, it's a lot of materials, and I just think it'll be cool in general. So bookshelves, that's fine. So we need magical wood is created. Ooh, is 4 gold, and then those things. So we'll go into here, pick for 4 books, go to sleep quickly, and yeah, we can see how much we get from this. Because if we can get, like, I don't know what these enchanted books hold. Like, that's how little I know about them. Like, hold sneak key for enchantment description. Holding sneak key, nothing. Need gold. See, this crafting table's already become like the most useful crafting table that we own. I thought that spider was coming for me then. I was ready to kill it. Right. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully this works. No, these don't work. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, if we're gonna do that, one thing I want to try is I'll quickly bring a crafting table with me as well. Throw some of these items away that we don't need. And I'll take, what, 2 stacks of not ender pearls, of emeralds, and have a little look over at this area over here. And why did I spend all that time when there's sugarcane like right there? In all honesty, I didn't spend too much time trying to find it, but or finding the sugarcane. It was very, very close, but still, it could have been even closer and just less of this gliding around. Although gliding is like the funnest thing to do. And all this stuff here, perfect for us, but we just never noticed it was there. I think this is the way. Yeah, it is. I just took a weird way around it. A further way. So I'm wasting food and time and everything. I thought it was like a really weird sheep then. It was actually just two sheep inside each other. Which is weird. Right, so we're going to this village now. There's this one guy I know here that trades emeralds for enchanted books. So we need to find him. I don't know where he is. I still think this place is like interesting because look how many blocks of iron there are. Whoa! What was that sound? 6 emeralds for a diamond? Nah. Oh, alright. Whoa, what the hell? Are they down here? What the hell are you guys doing? Oh, these are probably all villagers zombies, because they're probably all villagers that are stupid. And have died. No, you don't do that to me. You don't do that to me. Now, for God's sake! Is there some sort of spawner back there? Really? Right. It's just... Really? I need to make sure that doesn't get jumped up or whatever. We need to find him. I don't know what robe he would be in. Oh, there's an Enderman over here. That's something that we need to go kill. Enderman, where are you? Hey, Enderman. Ah, more Enderman! Not as lucky Enderman, though. Right, now we need to make our way out of here. I'm gonna just mine out these things. I'm gonna find this villager that we need to find. And, yeah, see if we can get... Alright, here he is. 5 emeralds for that. I actually, again, don't know if he will work with these. Oh, he's rejected my offers. God, stop running away. And this guy's fine, so let's just get another enchanted book. And I want to see if this actually works or not. So, why doesn't that work? God damn it. So, these are the 4 that didn't work. I want to check if these 4 do work. If not, I'm going to be very sad. This kind of sucks because, like, it doesn't suck because I lost my emeralds or used my emeralds. It more sucks because these are essentially now just useless items that I can't do anything with. Oh god, my voice. Anything around here? You're selling Necronomicons. You are genuinely selling the worst trade whatsoever. Like 10 gravel and a diamond for, you know, 5 flint. Really? I should just kill you for having that trade, in all honesty. Right, so I actually think I have a spare enchantment table. Something I might have to do is just sort of get some low-level enchantments going and see if that is worth doing, and see if we can get at least 4 magical wood out of today. So I'm going to go back to the area, our base area, and set up the enchantment table, enchant a few books, at least 4 books. I'll just do some level 1 enchantments, see where that gets me, because I don't have that much XP. At least definitely not enough to do multiple level 30 enchantments. And I'll see. Alright, so we have the enchantment table set up. I have some lapis and some books. We're just going to go for the level 1 enchantments as they said, just see how they go. And ooh, Soul Stealer. I said level 1, some of them were level 2, but we'll see how this goes now, I think, because hopefully, as I said, we get at least 1 from this. I kind of want to see. If not, I probably won't waste my... Okay, that's 1 magical wood. I think we can do a bit better than that, I think. So, let's get to growing some sugarcane, I guess, or, you know, just getting some of the stuff that's on the river. And I think maybe we'll go for some higher level enchantments, see if we can get some like level 7 enchantments going, and see again if we can get at least 4 magical wood out today. We might have to do a few extra, like not just in one craft, do it in a few different crafts, but hopefully we can get there. If not, then I'll be ever so slightly sad. Okay, so I was out getting more sugarcane for our, you know, magical wood sort of thing. I got some higher level, like level 7 enchantments, and it seems that even they only made 1 magical wood. So what I'm probably going to do is just, you know, go with what we had, you know, just make... I have 2 magical wood now, I'll make 2 more. But we came across this village. I think actually this village here is one we went to previously, one that we had access to previously, but because I, you know, did a clean install of Windows, I didn't have the map anymore. So I think, yeah, this is the same one, because, yeah, it's a nice place. It has a few Tinker's rooms, which is really, really cool, which allows us, or allowed us to get the full guards, which are very useful to have. And oh, this is perfect. I'm gonna be that guy. Normally I don't do that, but currently we're in need of bookshelves, so I think I'm okay with myself doing this. And it's great because there's 2 here, which means we can do a lot of enchanting, and there's also an Enderman, so things are looking up for us. If we can kill this Enderman and get a decent amount out of him. Where is he? I think he's in a little cave down somewhere around here. There's 2 of them. Ah, found him. I died. God damn it. Right, I'm gonna have to sleep and then get my stuff back. Okay, so now we have enough to actually create an ender core. Unfortunately, we only have enough for 1 ender core. However, does mean that it's also great that that one's finally finished, because that means we can throw it there instead of that end stone, throw down the ender lily seed, and this thing should grow a lot faster than it previously was. We can, I think, watering cans in theory work on it, however it's extremely, extremely slow. something we want to do in the future when we actually get a lot more of these, or at least get a bit further, is make something called a imaginary time block from Quantum Flux. Essentially, it's like a time torch from, I can't remember what, the Darkcraft, I think it was, or something like that, which got patched, but, or, you know, because it was kind of overpowered. But that's a thing. In order to make it, though, I think I've talked about this before, we do need a few items there, but we also need some 4 energized crystals, which, you know, use a nether star to create 4 of them. So we need a nether star, and we also need. I also want to get nether stars for my my tools and stuff. I'm actually thinking of adding. Actually, I was about to say adding Silk Touch on here, but I remembered I have luck on here, so, or fortune rather. So we're gonna have to see if we can get a new pickaxe, get some Silk Touch on that as well. But you know, we can add. It's only got fortune 1, but we can add more fortune to it and add. Maybe add a flux capacitor onto it as well. Though it's doing pretty well with its diamond and extra durability and stuff like that. So. Yeah, that's good for that. But I think that's going to be all for today's episode of this. Next episode I have also got some stuff planned, some great things that I need to get onto. Hey witches. Which will be great because today has definitely shown that we need to do what we need to do next episode. Or today has shown that what I'm planning to do on the next episode is something that I should get onto fairly quickly, which is good because it'll be for the next episode. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.